What's that sound? It's so loud. It's so beautiful, so pleasing to the ears. The clickiness, the reverberation, it makes me want to become productive. Damn, I didn't realize it could be this good. My keyboard, on the other hand, sounds like You know what? Today is the day I will invest some money into a good keyboard.
Meanwhile, my wallet be like, so maybe not today. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. What can I do with this bare hand to go to bed feeling wonderful? I'm just a measly programmer. How can I change my destiny? I need to go on a vision quest. I will be back in 24 to 72 hours. Have a cold pitcher of water and some orange slices ready for me. I will come back with a way to change my destiny. And I went all in. Technologies, cross-platform technologies, digital solution, making the world a better place, making the world a better place, making the world a better place.
You win! Perfect!
That's right, I can make a program that listens to keyboard clicks and play audio file to create an illusion of being rich. In this case, owning an expensive mechanical keyboard. Alright, it's focus time.
Ready, set, go!
I have broken this project down into small, manageable tasks. First, we will set up Electron project with TypeScript. Why Electron? Because our program has to run globally. A website would not do the job. Why TypeScript? Well, because JavaScript sucks. Then, we move on to the hardest part, which is finding a way to listen to keyboard events. This may sound easy, which is true as there are native ways of listening to keystrokes. But these native ways only work when the app is in focus. The moment we change to use a different app, the listener will be paused, which is not what we desire. We want to listen to all keystrokes all the time, and it can get real tricky. But nothing is impossible. Last but not least is to find audio of the keystroke sounds. This can be done easily with my phone and a borrowed mechanical keyboard and a little bit of Audacity magic. Finally is some UX magic to make the program more convenient to use. I am excited. Are you? Let's now dive into the details. Thankfully, Electron supports TypeScript out of the box. Even better, they have a starter code as well. You can easily clone the code and make some modification to personalize it, like changing the name of the project. Also, this is a perfect time to install all the dependencies that the project needs. Just a very quick overview of the starter code. This is the entry file of the program, and this is a starting point. When the app is ready, it will create a window that is configured here, with a certain height and a certain width. In this project, we are only doing one very simple task, so we don't need to preload anything. These codes are platform-specific code that aims to mimic native application, so we can keep it here and you can read more about them in the comments here. That's done. That was fun and easy, right? Let's move on to the next part. To figure out how to listen to keyboard event globally, I obviously come back to my usual routine of Googling. And thanks to Mr. Smith, we probably find a library that just works out of the box. I can't believe this is so easy to find. I have high hopes for this library. Maybe this is my day. So IOHook is outdated and we seem to have to build the package ourselves. Following the quick fix by the author, actually not so quick, I was able to install it successfully. And here's the moment of truth. We import the library, added the example code, and run. Hooray! To find out how to play an MP3 file on an Electron project, we obviously come back to Google, and thanks to Mr. Charles, we again find a library that does the job. Oh my god, what is this? This library provides typing? This is the greatest thing that can happen to a TypeScript developer. I quickly installed the package, grabbed a random audio file, and put the sample code in and tried it out. Case closed. And that's it. Now you have a free mechanical keyboard. But it's a little bit boring since it only have one audio file. That's why we have the next step.
First, we will import all the audio files that I have recorded from an actual mechanical keyboard. I have also ran all the files through Audacity to improve the audio quality. As you can see, I have organized all the audio files into different categories like numbers, letters, and so on. Since all we need is an on-off switch and quit button, we can replace the empty window with a tray icon. First, we import all the necessary dependency. We proceed to create a tray object. We will use a variable to keep track of whether or not the program is disabled. We then create a context menu with one checkbox to flip on and off the variable. Finally, we assign the context menu to the tray object. For some final quality of life changes, I randomized the audio files for number keys as well as normal keys like the letter keys. I use special audio files for special keys like space and enter. I also provide unique randomized audio files for supplemental keys such as Shift, Command, Control. And that's all the changes we need. Let's start the program and give it a test run.
Alright guys, that's all I have for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button. Anyway, if you want to stay up to date with the latest technologies programming wise that I'm gonna cover, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.